I'm Babs Gray, and I sure hope there's not an earthquake right now because all I'm wearing is a smile.
Dumb. I'm Brandy Posey, and I just had a nightmare that I got a haircut and nothing significant changed in my life. Ooh, spooky.
I'm Tess Barker, and honestly, it's adorable when football players wear their little crop top jerseys.
This is Lady to Lady.
Can you keep a secret?
Neither can we.
Hello! We got Barbara, Brandy, and of course Big Tess. We got a show for everyone that's the fucking best. Come on, baby. It's time to hang out with your favorite ladies. Ladies and ladies. Ladies and ladies.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Ooh. We've been hanging out with our guest before. Let's bring her on. This has been a blast. She's a great new podcast on Earwolf called Scam Goddess. Laci Mosley, everybody.
Hey. I love this headset.
Fun, right?
What do you get from it? Because some people have different interpretations of how it makes them feel.
I feel like I'm at a concert. I'm
Okay.
like, yeah, J-Lo's going to be out in 7 minutes. She's just got to eat 3 eggs and
this is the first-
punch a baby. That's how she stays youthful.
This is the first stage manager feel we've had. That's
Ooh,
good.
I like that. I like that.
And I have to, for some reason, touch one headphone while I talk.
Yeah. You're
You're
very
getting
busy.
information.
That's why everyone else knows to not talk to you.
Yeah, because I'm
you gotta
getting
be like,
information.
Yeah.
Can you go to channel 2? Go to channel 2?
Yeah, can you go to channel 2? Yeah, thank you. So J-Lo said the baby wasn't young enough. She needs to punch a younger baby.
That's how she
Is
looks
that
like
how
it.
she does look so good? Something must be.
Oh, I know what she's doing.
What-
I'm going
okay.
to start doing it.
What is it?
Human growth hormone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So wait,
HGH?
correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not what dudes are doing?
Yeah.
Girls can do it too?
Yeah. And it doesn't necessarily have to bulk you up. So it's like all about creating lean muscle, burning fat. It gives you like a youthful appearance.
Really?
So
yeah.
you're sucking. It's like sounds like you're sucking the youth away from people.
Yeah.
So there is a
Yeah.
baby. She is.
Yeah,
Like,
she's taking it from a baby hocus pocus style
Yeah.
inhaling it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to join her.
Yeah. Okay, so do we know, like...
So that is literally the only difference between me and J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Yeah,
We just gotta
you gotta
get
get
this
the HGH.
shot. A drug.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, like,
awesome.
Cool.
This has just been something I've been struggling with lately because I'm like, everything is so fucking expensive. Like, the best, the moisturizer that you really have to get is like $500.
Yeah. Honestly, Pond's is like very similar to La Mer though.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just
Really?
both heavy creams. Yeah.
You know I was talking about living.
Yes, because I love makeup. I'm sorry, can I not say that? Can I not say what?
Yeah, please,
Oh,
please.
yeah,
No, yeah.
So yeah,
That's amazing.
I'm into all things you.
This is good. See, I need to hear it from someone who knows because I'll like Google it and then be like, sure, that's. I don't know. I just don't know
It's
anything. about
debilitating
any
to figure out
beauty
what
stuff.
you're supposed to do because there's just so much of it. You're just like,
and there's so many scams. Everyone's
Yeah.
selling you so much shit. My favorite is late night.
Okay.
Because at late night they just
Oh,
get
that gets
fucking
me.
rude with it on cable.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
back to cable because all the apps were scams. I was like,
Yeah.
fine, cable, you won. I will give you the money because I'm not gonna get 45 apps and they're all like $6.99. I
Yeah.
know that equals a lot more money.
yeah.
No, they really did do everyone dirty like that. Like, we all cut the cord and then doubled how much we were paying for shit.
Literally, it's a
Yeah.
fucking scam. And
Yep.
it works better for them too. But online, so on cable, they just have random television networks still. And one of the.
We're like, tell us how does it work?
I will regale you with cable.
Is it like radio with pictures?
It is. But they have like these rude ass titled shows that are like makeup for older women.
Oh yeah. You go through there and it's like
Cool.
bad skin. Here's your it's
literally
just
called
all
bad skin. One is
Whole
like
channel.
crepey skin. That's a thing.
I saw a bunch of
Oh, I
crepe
saw-
ones when I was in the hotel recently.
Yeah, I was in a hotel last night watching that too.
It was
like, oh,
what's
cool,
her fuck
crepey
from
skin.
what's fucking I don't know, some British actress. Whatever.
There's a lot of crepey skin in Britain. I think.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
sounds
I think it was
delicious.
Captain Janeway.
Oh yeah,
doing
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that. That
It
feels
was,
about right.
It just feels a little mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
Like, can we call it something nicer for the women?
Yeah.
Look like youthful glow or something. It's like old bag.
Like,
yeah,
those
closer to
commercials
death.
aren't like, your dick
Yeah.
can't get hard, right?
Right,
yeah.
they're so nice.
But they
to the
know how
men.
to get.
Yeah.
They're negging us. They know.
Yeah.
They all took the
I don't want to be negged anymore. I want to be
not.
like, you're a beautiful woman. Stay that way with our product.
There we
That's
go.
what I want.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
don't want, hey, crusty bitch, come buy our creams. You know you need them. Men hate you.
You disappeared in the
I like
dust.
imagining that entire title on the menu.
yeah.
Just like cuts off at men hate.
Am I gonna click you? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna click
course.
it.
Did you
crusty bitch? I don't want to be.
You look like you looked into the Ark of the Covenant, and men think you have too many opinions. Try our
melting
cream.
off?
Yeah.
Have you tried shutting up? I have not. Let me click on that.
There should be an app that's like, all right, how much do you have to spend? This is how hot you can get.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Right.
What's like
Because
the
it really is a
off-brand?
sliding scale. It's like if you have $300,000, you can get pretty hot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I always think a great example is Paris Hilton. She's only hot because she's rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Agree.
She
Yeah,
spent her way
for
to
sure.
hotness.
You're right.
Well,
or
every-
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Kylie Jenner really spent her way to hotness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was a plain lady. And then she got all the juices and the berries and the injections. And I was like, yes, sis.
I mean, like,
she looks great.
Yeah.
I just need a good haircut. Like, I don't even know how this shit works.
So you might be low on the sliding scale.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying, but I mean, I just mean, like, I don't even know how to
It's like,
spend
I'm
money.
pretty much good to go.
I'm pretty much
Yeah.
there. But I just mean, like, I don't know how to invest in one of those things.
I
So it's
know.
like,
Yeah,
even
yeah.
if one, I just wish I could get one.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
clandestine. You really have to, like, one, be in the know, and then two, you have to be, like, in the area. And you have to go to a good doctor because there's a lot of bad doctors. Like, you don't want to discount boob job. You want to spend the money on the boob job. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I've been Googling lipo lately, and I'm like, how cheap? And it's like, nope, that's
Nope.
not the words you should think.
No.
It's like
they're
LASIK.
stabbing you.
Yeah. LASIK, lipo,
But-
any of the things that come inside of you, you won't pay full price.
But
They
like,
actually
there's
give you an
some
extra
makeup
50.
shit, like a Great Lash, I think is the best mascara.
Yeah.
That's just
I love
drugstore
that.
mascara. You know, like there is some shit that you can be cheap on. So I would appreciate that list as well.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
the
it's out
cheapest.
there.
Good group on lipo.
No. I meant like the cheap.
Fun,
You know,
we all
like-
go together.
Yeah.
You have to
Four
have
for
at
one.
least 5 people. Do you guys want to do this?
We've talked about that. Tess and I talked about working
yeah.
like because we want to be in recovery at the same time.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
you know what I
but
mean?
then none of you can
That's
take
the
care
plan.
of one another.
No, but I just mean
Are you gonna
near
go to
each
one of those
other.
nice places?
We'll hire a magic mic nurse. It'll be perfect.
Oh, yes.
You're just all kind of in the same room, you know, experiencing
Yeah.
it together.
Yeah,
Just put on some trashy reality TV.
You all
Everyone
share one big milkshake with a big straw.
Oh, that's cute. And you know they have those. They have those rehabilitation centers that you go in through the back door and you wear like your sunglasses and your wig and you're just in there and nobody knows where you are for a couple weeks and you come out with a new nose.
I love this is assuming
there
that
it
anyone
is.
would give a fuck that I'm in there. They're like, we don't. No one cares.
no one even checked in. You're just in the sunglasses and the wig. We're like, what's
They're
going
like,
on?
Just looking around for a paparazzi, just like, hello, hi.
I called it. They're gonna be here. I promise.
Well,
Man.
this is actually related to what I was going to talk about on the top secret, but this dovetails so well
Okay,
into this.
okay, yeah.
So I was getting my hair cut, and first I go into my hairdresser, and I was like, I want to cut my hair off. And he just looks at me and goes, why? And I was like, I just feel like it. And he goes, that's the worst reason you're not cutting your hair. And I was like, okay.
Oh no, Tess, what?
Wow.
You are stressed out.
Yeah, exactly.
Holy shit.
Exactly. And you could like tell I was on one.
Yeah.
And then while he was cutting my hair, I was like, I'm just like in the mood to get a tattoo or a piercing or something. And he swiveled my chair around. He said, listen to me. He said, you're at the age now where when you get that impulse, you put that impulse into your face. He said, you take that money and you put it in your face. He's like, an injection in your face feels just as good as a tattoo and it scratches that same itch.
Oh, shit.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Like, on one hand,
Oh my god.
problematic.
Yeah.
Very useful advice.
I was like, honestly, you're right.
It's
I
a
mean, you're
very
right.
honest. Yeah. Holy shit. You have been going to him for a long time.
Oh,
That
we've
is-
been
what
friends
a
for like 20 years.
Oh,
Yeah. What a
yes.
trusted bond.
As long as you stop before little Kim. Like, before
Exactly.
you get to that
Oh,
phase.
that's so tragic.
Such a
A little
bummer,
nip,
man.
a little tug. I mean,
little
look,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
Angela Bassett's getting it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean.
Her forehead doesn't move anymore.
Yeah.
She's gonna get a
But
little
that's what you want. You want Angela. You want that, like, but you don't know because some people, obviously, Lil' Kim's way overdone it,
Yeah,
so that's
right.
the
Yeah,
issue.
yeah.
But I think it just goes wrong with some people, and they don't know that's going to happen. Well, so there's like the Angela Bassett's. You're like, you're crushing it.
Right.
Where did you get this?
Well, it's like, Helen Mirren. It's like she's obviously had like a couple small things done to take care of herself.
Because
But
I
like you
think
couldn't
that's
tell.
the thing is you have to let yourself age. You just get
Yes.
a few little nips and a little tucks. You don't go in for the full body overhaul. You don't pimp
Yeah,
my
yeah.
ride on your face.
No. That's right.
You don't let Exhibit put a fish tank on your face. Like,
Your face does not need a spoiler.
right? It doesn't. Okay.
And I want to say I'm including not just injections, but also we're talking about peels. We're talking about vampire
Oh, yeah.
facials. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do.
What is the vampire facial?
vampire facials
blood.
where you get blood.
Yeah.
Your own blood.
Yes.
Oh, well, at least it's your own blood.
Yeah, it's your own blood.
Yeah.
Put on
What
your
happens? It gets put on your face.
Yeah, they like needle you, and then it's supposed to be like the skin rejuvenates faster. But yeah, it's like your own. Well, actually, this might be two different things. One is where they needle you, and it's like they're making tiny little scars, and then the skin heals, and then it's like new and fresh again. And then the other one is like where they use your own blood to like like rejuvenate your face.
Yeah. Okay.
With the, like platelets. Something
Yes.
like
Damn.
that.
Come on, science.
Something.
All I know is
Yeah.
the Kardashians do it,
Yeah.
and it hurts, and it's permanent in a good way.
It is called the vampire facial, so I imagine it is permanent.
Yeah.
You just live. Yeah, you just. Well, the only problem with getting it is then you have to do it to somebody else to stay alive.
Right. It's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, exactly.
Vampires were the original pyramid scheme.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so funny.
It's like if you'll just take one bite and then you bite 3 of your friends. I was trying to look it up. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because there's platelet-rich plasma. And that's what they're using on your face.
Huh.
They're getting the plasma out of your blood and using it on your face.
I mean, I've got to use that for lunch money, so I'm not.
Yeah. Why
not there
donate
yet.
it?
I never did that. Did you guys ever give blood for money?
Not for
No.
money, but I used to give platelets just to be nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Wow, that's
I'm just like, it's a money
No, but
operation.
here's
Give me
how
that
everyone
cash.
thinks of me as a person is back when I was doing it, I would like have bandages and I'd be like, yeah, I'm a little woozy. I gave platelets earlier. And everyone always assumed I was doing it for money.
Well, because most people do.
Yeah, most people do it for money.
Yeah.
So that's very
Get that
kind
cash.
of you. I tried to give blood not for money, but because we got a cord at graduation in high school for giving blood. So I tried to give blood, and they were like, "Oh, you're anemic. We wouldn't even give you your blood." I was like, "What?"
Oh.
It was
We
very
wouldn't give you
rude.
your
I was
blood.
like, "You have to add that at the end."
Yeah.
Like, okay, bitch, damn.
Yeah. Also, please.
I'll take my blood elsewhere. Give me that.
My blood's doing a pretty goddamn good job. Thank you very
Somebody
much.
would want this blood. Somebody.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
There's Groupon blood in my veins.
Yeah. Look, it's not. It doesn't have a lot of oxygen in it, but it is blood.
It will do the job.
And it matches your type, okay? So load on up. Yeah, you
Giving
just
it-
wait. When these fires really get popping, y'all gonna be asking for my blood.
Exactly. And I'll remember this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm going to hoard it.
Like, no.
So I keep it to myself.
Yeah, I got banned. I donated platelets because I am phobic of needles. So I was doing it to like overcome that fear.
Wow.
But then I regressed and I was just in to do like a regular blood donation and I fainted while they were testing my iron, like just the prick on your finger.
Oh.
I guess I was slurring my words and I was trying to tell the nurse I feel fine, I'm not hot, because he was like, are you feeling warm right now? And in my head I was like, no, I feel fine, I'm not hot. And I guess he was like, you're not making sense.
You're like, but you thought you were like, no, doctor, I feel great. It's quite cool in here, 73 degrees. In reality, it's like, you're like, let's call the ambulance.
We're going to need to get her out of here.
They had to put me on a stretcher and everything. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that was how I quit donating blood.
Oh,
fair.
Yeah.
you donated until like you died.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Have you come across any blood scams on Scam
Blood
Guys?
scams.
No blood scams yet.
Okay.
I haven't. Other than Theranos. What am I talking about? Theranos.
Oh, yeah.
The biggest
The
blood
biggest
scam.
one?
Yeah, yeah.
The biggest blood scam, which was just all about making something tiny. And I was like, oh, that's what Silicon Valley really is. Like, come on, how
I
many
know.
iPhones am I gotta buy with like 35 cameras on the back? It looks like a goddamn spider.
Yep.
Like, y'all didn't make anything new. Just
Nothing
wait
new.
until you have something new.
Yeah,
It's
we're
okay.
fine. We were fine with our phones.
I'm perfectly happy
Yeah.
with
They're
my
like,
phone.
what if we put 7 cameras on the back?
And I've got that thing that makes me feel ill, like the little circles.
Oh, yeah.
That tryptophobia or whatever.
Yeah,
it
you have
is.
that?
Yeah, it like really messes me up. The billboards like make me want to vomit.
It
a little
is
bit.
creepy.
I really don't like it. Like
It
those
looks like
lotus
a spider's
pods.
eyes.
It does.
And I was like,
Yeah.
why? Also, no one wants wide photographs. Like, who are we? I'm not a cinematographer.
No,
Like,
it's a very specific.
I'm
Everyone who
taking-
wants it can put a lens on their
we're
phone.
taking nudes. in the bathroom.
I need less quality, if anything, for these
shots,
nudes.
right?
I need night
portrait
lighting
mode.
and portraits.
Yeah, that's it. Like, y'all, we don't need the rest of this
Give
shit.
us a food filter for brunch.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even need panorama. Don't nobody want to look at a long picture?
No.
Oh my god, I have so many panoramics on my phone that I've never seen the light of day.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I gonna do
I'm
with
like, look,
this?
I was in a pretty place. Never looked at them
Yep.
again.
Right. And also, like, who are you going to share them with? No one wants to look at that.
No.
I think,
Yeah, see it.
Unless, like, maybe I'm casing a joint. Maybe
Yeah.
then, like, if I was going to do, like, a robbery, it'd be good to have, like, one long
Oh,
take
yeah.
Lay in the
of,
land.
like, the traveling path.
That
I'm
would be
gonna
good.
take
Then
to
you get that
rob.
like person in the panoramic who looks like a ghost. Or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, oh.
I take it back, Apple. We will take the pano.
Nice work.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell us about your podcast a little bit. So you guys go over scams.
Yes.
You have a guest on every week.
So I have guests on every week. We talk about what's hot and fraud, which either will be like some hot new scams that I've heard about. Really, the Silicon Valley of scams is Brooklyn. That's where all the hot new scams come
really?
out. That's
Okay.
really where the innovation is happening.
Interesting.
And it's great. It's
Yeah.
fantastic. You've probably been robbed by someone in Brooklyn. You just don't even know
Okay.
it. It's
Fantastic.
so often. Like if you ever had like fraudulent charges or anything like that on a card that you
Yeah.
use at a gas station, somehow that is a little young kid in Brooklyn who has a
Really?
gold card with
Damn.
your name on it.
Wow.
It is comforting to know that I have so little that like I'm probably not a target.
No, you are.
Oh,
That's
really?
the thing.
Great.
There
Perfect.
are scammers out here who are, nickel and diming their way to the top as well. We've got influencers, we've got micro influencers, we've got scammers, and we've got micro scammers. So
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
got your Elizabeth Holmes at the top, you know what I mean, running huge cons, millions of dollars. Then you also got the guy who's on WAG pretending to be a dog so that
Yeah.
he can rob dog walkers.
Oh, shit.
Pretending to be a dog. Bad boy.
Okay, when you first said that, I had it reversed, and I was like, "Oh, the guy is robbing the people's houses." It's a guy
No.
who's
So it's a guy who gets on the app and like pretends that he has a dog.
Yeah.
I phrase that in an insane way. But he pretends he has a dog.
Yeah.
And then he hits up a dog walker and then cancels the appointment last minute. So then he'll reach out through the app because it's just like Uber or wherever else where you can contact somebody, but they scramble the number and they just say like Uber's calling you, right? So you call the person through the app and it says WAG's calling. You're like, hey, you just got a cancellation. We're gonna go ahead and refund you a $10 cancellation fee. The person then sees the $10 go into their app, right? So they think this is legitimate. And they go, while we're on the phone, actually your banking information is invalid. It's not updating right now.
No.
We need to confirm your banking
Damn.
information. So then they take your banking information and then they clean your bank out. And you're a dog walker. And they're gonna rob you. Now that one was trash.
That's trash. I mean, that's brilliant. If you could use that mind for something good, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like that is like, because I love finding a hole in the system, but it's like that's not the target. No. Use that and go after a fucking banker, dude.
Yeah. But then we also talk about like
Yeah.
people have taught me how to steal burritos from Chipotle and other mid-sized food corporations.
Brandy's like, okay.
Yeah. Apparently,
How would one allegedly steal a burrito?
so apparently, if you look up like whatever concerts are in town, like mid-level performance artists or whatever, and you're like, hey, my artist, Lil Xanax, really loves your burritos.
Yeah.
He loves your burritos. Like, could we get like 13 and we maybe can give you guys some tour merch or something like that? They usually say no to the merch, but they'll give you burritos.
Oh
no.
my god.
That
very
rules.
easy.
Well, we live in
to
LA,
get.
so there's always someone.
Yeah.
Right.
That's awesome.
Right, yeah. We're down at the Forum. They love your burritos. You want to donate a few? And by a few, I mean 15
Yeah.
for one man? It's a very large entourage.
So did you decide to do this podcast because you love scams, or have you been scammed?
I love scams.
Okay.
I love doing scams. When I was younger, in college, we would just run light. Like these aren't victimless crimes.
Just like a whimsical
Like
scam.
we would love to go places that we weren't invited to,
Yeah.
and just like figure out if we could sneak our way
that's the
in.
best.
And we
yeah,
always
those are a blast.
could.
Yeah.
I remember one time it was really hard. It was during All-Star Weekend, and we were at some nightclub, and there was like a big VIP area, and they had it really walled off, and they weren't letting people back. And then we all just happened to be in black dresses, and we didn't even realize. And so then one of us like grabbed some cups and just put the cups over our head, and then we just pretended that
Nice.
we worked there.
Yes. Yeah.
They probably had hired extra staff because it was so busy. So we're just like,
Oh my god, I love that.
we gotta get to the bottles.
That is amazing.
I've turned wristbands inside out so they look like a wristband for a place. I own so many wristbands that sometimes I just bring places.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what color are we in today? Okay.
Hey, what's going on here? Let's pull that one out.
Yeah, there's only so many of them. It's like you got the neon, a few neon ones.
Just go to a party store.
Yeah.
It's
let's
super
grab a
easy.
couple.
And those are cheap, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were props for a photo shoot, but then I was like, oh, now I'm going to keep these and use them?
Absolutely.
Wow.
No,
Yeah.
but so just like little stuff. Never any, like, I don't rob people or whatever.
Yeah,
and if I
yeah.
did, I would never tell you.
Yeah.
But
That
I got
rules.
into it, and then like someone started calling me Scam Goddess. I think it was Miles Gray on the Daily Zeitgeist podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I just was always really into it. So I was like, let's like do
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
That's what's great
really
because I was
fun.
saying like
Yeah.
that's what I really like yeah, I find that very interesting because I'm not a huge true crime person. I just like when someone's getting killed in it, I'm like
Yeah.
you know, so I like that I want to hear about someone being scheming and stuff, but I want
Yeah.
most people to survive by
Minus
the
the
end of it.
murder, yeah.
And most
Yeah.
people we can like celebrate and talk about how great they are in our eyes because they're not really doing something that's harming. Sometimes it harms people, but it's harming them financially. So it's like you're gonna live to see another day. Like you're gonna be fine. You got scammed out of $62,000. Congratulations, you had $62,000 to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
Also,
mean?
like, at a certain point, the bank just refunds you the money, right?
Some things, but other things no. Like
Not for
if
every
you
time. I've been scammed.
if you make a decision that is a part of a scam, they don't refund you because that's a poor choice. But if
if they
someone
just take
takes
it.
money out of your account, then they will refund you.
So do you think, for
Yeah.
example, the dog walker got refunded?
No,
He
because
decided
they
to
gave
give-
up their banking information. Now,
It's
now
so
maybe
that can just alone at this point you're banking because it's like there's so many of these scams going on. How are they only using that?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
what about
crazy.
these fucking 5 questions I had to answer about like my mom's, you
There's
know?
probably a VPN
maintenance.
involved somehow.
What is your favorite bird? Like, you know, and I'm like
Yeah.
really trying to remember what my favorite bird was
know.
at the time.
I don't have
Yeah.
an opinion about these birds.
Right, and
Yeah.
all of that goes like it's insane how crazy
Yeah.
it is. But we like praise the charlatans and the scammers. We love them. We're obsessed with them.
Yeah.
And then also we warn people about like kind of fucked up shit going on. And
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
always a scammer of the week.
We're getting a bunch right now. We've been getting all these fucking messages to our Lady to Lady
Oh,
page. And
yeah,
I'm getting it
yeah.
to my comedy page.
Yeah.
It's just like, will you take advertisements on your thing? And so I started engaging one because I was like, all right, I want to see what the hell this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they sent me something was like, oh, well, first you have to sign up for Facebook's like ability to put ads on your page. And it looked legit. I didn't do it, but I was like, fuck, this does look real. God damn it.
Yeah, that's how they get you. That's how they get you with that
Good
stuff.
scammers know how to make web pages. They're fluent in web design. They're also very good at Adobe Photoshop. Those are like staples. If you
Makes
can't make a
sense.
fake magazine cover, you can't be a scammer.
Damn, I think I could be a scammer.
You just gotta find your angle. You just gotta get the right angle on it.
Right.
All right, I got a few emails to send out. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be back in a second.
Just vigorously typing.
Lady to Lady is brought to you in part by Orate.
What's orate?
Well, Babs, Orate is, you know how I like love jewelry?
Yes.
Well, Orate is jewelry that you can just love and be in love with and wear kind of all the time. It's those basics.
Oh, yeah. There's gorgeous pieces on here. And I don't wear a ton either, but like I went to their website and I loved pretty much all of the choices. I got a very classic like pendant. It kind of looks like Joan from Mad Men, like a little gold pendant. I love it. It goes with everything. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get a little hoop for my second earring hole forever, and this was just like the perfect reason to just have a nice solid piece that I could wear kind of every day with whatever earrings I wear in my bottom hole. I love that they offer singles, which is so cool if you have like an odd number of holes.
I like that too. Stop saying this. But they do. They actually sell the earrings. Yeah, you can buy them both or just one, which is really cool. I haven't seen that before. And Orate's gold feels substantial, and the diamonds sparkle and shine. They're such high quality, so beautiful. They're ethically made in New York City. They're empowering women with the best jewelry options without sacrificing style. Actually started by women and for women. They were started by two friends during brunch when one got a green finger from an overpriced ring, started a conversation about how they were fed up with the traditional jewelry market, so they just started doing it themselves.
That's, what we do. And look, Orate is looking to set the standard for women because we deserve the best.
That's right, baby. So for 15% off your first Orate purchase, go to oratenewyork.com/lady and use promo code LADY. That's AURATE newyork.com/lady and use promo code LADY to get 15% off your first Orate purchase. Go on the website right now. You will love it. Just trust me.
Hey, welcome back to Lady to Lady. I'm Brandy.
I'm Babs. Hi.
I'm Laci.
We're here with Laci.
I don't know if I talked.
Sorry, we all
you're
were
very
like,
good.
we expect you to say your name.
It's all good. We're going to play a little game with you. It's called Who, What, Where, When, Why. It's very difficult.
Tight.
We're just going to ask you some questions. Then there
Yeah.
are no right or wrong answers.
Repeat everything you just said.
It does. You're going to get it. I believe. Now I'm worried that I'm getting scammed.
And add your social security number at the end. Thank you. What's your favorite bird? I'm just curious. Can I ask you a question? I want to know more about you. Your bird.
So,
your
like,
favorite
say
bird.
your
Yeah, yeah.
mom was like born in a city. What do you think that would be?
Yeah.
And what was her name like before she got married?
Before she
Yeah,
got
I'm
married.
just curious.
That's
into
a
your
funny, like, a date where
ancestry.
it's very obvious that they're asking you those questions.
Yeah. What's like your mom's
You're like,
favorite?
Dad,
your
like,
eyes
where
are so beautiful. They remind me of the last 4 digits of your social. What are those?
I keep seeing a number, like,
I'm really into numerology.
Pin
Your
numerology.
bank account can tell you a lot about your future. Just share with
God,
me.
this is like happening to someone right now, for
Yeah,
sure.
without a doubt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. There's probably some psychic scammers out there. I wouldn't be
no.
surprised.
I mean,
most
the
of
whole thing about being a psychic is a scam.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
like
for
asking
sure.
you a lot of like weighted questions. And they're like, someone in your life died, and you're like, oh my God, they did. How did you know? I'm seeing a woman. I'm seeing a woman who maybe like carried you. Oh my God, my mom. You know I got a mom. Who told you that? There's no way she could have knew I had a mom.
I'm like honestly shocked I haven't been scammed by like a man out of money.
That's
Me too.
actually pretty surprising.
Yeah.
Romance scams make up $143 million in scams in 2018.
really?
Romance scams. And it's funny because they only
How
call
do
it a
people
romance
do
scam. It
this?
seems like when it's a man doing it to a woman. I guess the other way around, it's just love.
Yeah.
If a woman does it, it's like, no. My mom used to always say, like, my money is my money, but your money is our money.
Oh my god.
I was like, I agree. It is.
Oh my god.
Like how you can't cheat on me if you don't got no money. That's why the song goes, it's cheaper to keep her. Okay? I gotta bleed you dry. Otherwise you gonna be having money for hoes. Now you got money to take hoes out. I need you to have money for just enough gas to get home. Okay? From work. Okay? Because men will cheat. Okay? Can't cheat if you damn near in poverty. Okay? Because of me. Yes.
It's beautiful. keys to a long-lasting relationship. That's it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, I talked about it on the show, which was like, I guess this is kind of fucked up. It's gonna come out this week where I was like, I don't ever want to get divorced, so like every man that I married just needs to die. But like in a peaceful,
You don't want to be married to just one man.
It wasn't that. It was like
Every man.
but like natural causes. Like I won't
course.
kill them, but
I mean,
I
at
will
least
need
look
them to
natural.
There's
pass
enough room
away.
for like a tragic accident
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, because I don't want to get divorced. I don't
believe.
believe in divorce.
No.
But if you pass
You
away,
believe in being a widow.
Oh, being a widow, you get some good shit out of being a widow.
being a widow is so hot. It's like having
outfits,
another
widow
wedding.
money.
Yeah.
Because then at the funeral, it's lit. Like everyone's giving you gifts and food and like,
yeah. It's the second
Grief
half
is
of
a great diet.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And tears are great for your face.
Oh my God. The salt content, so good, so good.
And we do outlive
These
men,
are jokes,
so.
people. Guys, if you want to date me, like you won't die.
Not before you're
Guaranteed.
supposed to.
Not before God calls you home. But he gonna call you. I'm not gonna call you home. I
I'm gonna
am
text
gonna
you.
put that out there. Right.
You just have to have just the right amount of gas money to get to God. At the end.
That's the name of your memoir. Just enough gas money to get to God.
That's a great title. Yeah, New York Times bestseller instantly.
Without a doubt.
My memoir is all gonna be like do it yourself. There's gonna be a lot of blank pages. Like, share how you feel.
How would you have done this?
How is my book going? Let me know. I'm like, I did a lot of work in her book. Like, I don't know if I actually even learned anything.
You feel empowered though at the end, right? Look, you too can write a book.
She said you have to do the work, and then the next page was blank. And it was like, do the work. I was like, okay.
That's actually a brilliant idea. Just release a book that only has like chapter headings.
Like it's a journal.
Yeah.
But you disguise it as a book.
Oh, I guess we talked
People
about.
sell that shit. I've gotten like a million of those for fucking bad Christmas
same.
presents.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Why do people do that? That is like a rude ass Christmas present. One time I got Think Like a Man as a present, and I was like, "Really, Steve Harvey's chiclet teeth? This is what you're giving me?" You're like, "Stop being a hoe in a book. Read this cover to cover."
I mean, and you really think Steve Harvey sat down and wrote that shit?
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
No.
He probably dictated it though.
No, I mean, I'm sure he was there, but he was not. I'm not seeing him like typing
Oh, no.
away.
Oh my
No.
God.
No, God,
Steve
no.
Harvey and like just some candles and a typewriter.
I'm imagining him like
Oh, the
between-
hoes are not ready for this.
I'm just imagining him like between breaks on his show, like all of a sudden like being inspired and being like, "Hey, get this down!" You know, like
Yeah.
someone's got to like listen to
Give
his
me my quill
genius.
pens.
Yeah.
I need to get this
Dipping
thought
into
out.
the ink. I hope that's what happened.
I hope so too. I hope he
I
has.
hope he wrote it in like a very loud gold suit.
There's like a Starbucks by his house. He has his little headphones on.
Just like J.K. Rowling.
Oh my
Exactly.
god, that would be so funny
Are you
to
even
see
writing
him
if
working
people
on
can't
this.
see you writing?
Absolutely
It's like a tree. in
Duh, the
forest.
answer is no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love to be distracted by 20 to 30 strangers
Oh, it's the
around
best.
me while I'm trying to get something
best.
So
done.
the juices get flowing.
Yeah, look how hard I'm probably not working.
Well, when I was single, my problem was that I was always trying to look hot before I went to write because I really just wanted to see hot people
Yeah,
and
yeah,
interact with them. I didn't get a lot done.
It's like, please interrupt my pilot. Ask
My
me on a
laptop
date.
was always closed.
Yeah, like,
I'm like, how are you typing?
well, I had to like marinate the thoughts first.
Yeah.
you know?
That's a part of
Really
the process.
super, super
just
deep.
stare at some people for a while.
Yeah, this window, I'm just like taking it in.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Right.
All
yeah.
right, let's ask some questions.
Who, what, where, when? Who, what, where, when?
Who, what, where, when? Who, what, where, when? Why?
Okay, number one, who the thunk? Who the thunk?
Who'd have thought? I don't know who. I don't know.
It's fine.
I truly don't know who. I wish I did. Who to talk about what? About everything?
About
No, we
anything.
just that was
These
a
are
dumb.
really
They're
dumb
stupid. We're
No,
just like,
I love
ugh.
it. I love it. Who'd have thunk the world would be on fire, literally?
Yeah. Yeah, you ask yourself 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you're like, where do you think things are going to be in 2019? You're like, oh, who'd have thunk?
The news is wild.
Every day is.
That our
yeah.
president is like on the news talking about he wanted to nuke a hurricane.
Yeah.
And that was like not even a blip.
Barely.
No pun intended on a radar.
Just
Like,
a
it was
moment.
like
Yeah.
nothing. Like so much shit happens that like that would have been a whole decade's worth of bullshit.
Yeah, but this is the time as a celebrity to do some dumb shit.
Yeah.
This
That's
is like
true.
if Tiger Woods had get caught fucking all those waitresses now, that would have been
yeah.
a story for literally 3 minutes. It would have
Yeah.
been a one tweet from TMZ, and he would have had his career.
Oh yeah, I
the
mean,
whole
you think
time.
about the stuff
Yeah,
we
yeah.
made meals out of back in like the
Oh, yeah.
Talk about who wore a
early
tan
aughts.
suit, and we talked about it for weeks.
Yeah. Poor Jennifer
They got
Aniston.
mustard on his hamburger. Everyone had like an outrage.
Jennifer Aniston had her man stolen from
Yeah.
her. Her Maniston.
Yeah, if that shit happened, that shit happened now, she would not be on the cover. She
You
would
guys
she'd
know,
be
I
fine.
have a girlfriend, one of my best friends from high school, used to love Brad Pitt. Since that happened, has not seen a single thing with Brad Pitt in solidarity with Jennifer Aniston.
That is dedication because Jennifer Aniston is talking to Brad Pitt. Like, girl, she got over it.
And also, no offense,
Me though.
no offense, but
Yeah.
the shit he's been in has been much better than the shit she's been in. So that's tough.
for sure.
I love Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, I love her too, but
undeniably
the
true.
movies
for
she's
sure.
been in have not.
She did the horrible bosses. That was
She's
I
fun
didn't
in
see
that.
that.
She's fun. She's
that
funny
was
in that.
funny. I thought she was
Well,
funny.
also
in
she
that.
got with Justin Theroux after Brad Pitt, and I kind of think Justin Theroux is hotter than Brad Pitt.
That's wrong.
He's more. That's just me. That's just me. I'm okay
you
with it.
take your headset off because we gotta go outside and fight.
No. It just
We
makes
have to go outside and have
Wow.
a fisticuffs.
Okay, so everybody here is on team. Okay, fair.
Yeah,
fair,
don't
fair,
worry,
fair.
it'll be quick.
I
but we
love
do
that. I
have
like
to
them
put our
both.
hands on
I
you.
like
I got a
them
low
both.
center of gravity. Good luck.
You versus, a lot of other people.
No, I'm fine with that. Okay, good luck.
It is 3 of us though. But between us 3, we should manage to injure you a little
No.
bit.
I feel alive in a corner.
She's like, I I want you to. I want to fight.
This is for Justin.
You're out there just swinging on us for Justin. Oh God, justice for Justin.
It is so funny when people take a stance like that, though, for a celebrity who will never know them, or that,
Yeah.
No, and it's like
you just feel so strongly.
I guarantee you she's not boycotting Walmart or Chick-fil-A or any of that
Right,
shit that
Amazon or
actually
whatever,
matters.
yeah.
But her Brad Pitt game is strong.
Well, you got to pick your battles.
I want
you
that
know?
kind of blind loyalty from
Yeah,
my fans.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm
or
already
my
starting
friends.
to get it. People will tweet, like, I'll have, like, some little condescending, like, white dude tweet me something like, oh, that wasn't accurate. And then
then people are
the
on him.
congregation is on him. And I'm like, oh, God, guys, calm down. They're like, bitch, this is a comedy podcast. Where you live? I'm going to come stab your dog. Like, so intense. I was like, okay.
Oh God, we were talking about reply guys in the last thing.
Yeah.
You must get so many.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. It's like I put my black face on the front so that I was like, if you don't like black people, like, look, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be black.
This is the show.
It's
So
not a surprise. I
Yeah,
did it on purpose. And I thought, I was like, maybe I'll just do cover art and then
Yeah.
never tell anyone that I'm black and you know what I mean? Like this would be a great scam. And I was like, no, I probably should inform them so I don't have the reply guys and the trolls. I was like, I'm a black woman.
Yeah.
If you hate me, don't click play.
yeah.
They're like, no. We're gonna
Oh,
listen.
they're no.
And that's
They're up. In
What
there.
an intense level of hate to be like, I'm gonna listen to an hour every week. I'm gonna do my homework to come after you for
Oh,
this.
yes.
It's like,
And
are you
then I was
fucking
like-
kidding me?
I was like, this is deep in the episode, dude. You was really listening. Did you have fun before? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's man.
It's crazy. But yeah, I wish that I was really famous right now so I could just be doing lots of dumb shit that I could just get away with. Like
Yeah.
Jussie Smollett, perfect time to fake a hate crime.
Yeah, this would be the
I
moment.
didn't remember that
Perfect
until
time.
just now.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
that
God,
was a
somebody-
big fuck up.
There was
Yeah.
a Law and Order episode based on it.
Yes.
just
I have to.
dropped.
see
I
that.
love how petty Law and Order is. I have to watch
have
that.
to
I
see
gotta
it.
know what Mariska Hargitay is saying about Juicy. And I hope they picked a name that's so close to his.
Oh, yeah.
Juicy Smollett. Justin Smouyeto. I want it to be so close.
And the
that
fake
it's
show
his
that he's
name.
on, the fake Empire
Right,
show.
it's called
Oh my-
Kingdom. I better be called Kingdom.
Yeah.
I was talking about this, I think maybe on another podcast or maybe in person, but the thing that killed me about Empire is I feel like Empire and Succession are just the same show, except
Yes.
for on Succession they hired a researcher for so that they could have corporate specifics, and on Empire Lee Daniel was like, fuck it, let's just call it The Company. Everything I saw Terrence Howard out back, he was trying to steal the company. Come on, we have to go to dinner. It's about the company.
That's
y'all are
me
just
if-
gonna have no specifics. They're like, the
Have you
company
ever seen
is
a
doing
company?
right.
That's me if
Look at
I
this
write
chart.
anything though.
The company's doing bad.
Whenever I'm trying to give someone a real job in a script, I'm like, they work in a cubicle. I don't know what anything is.
got a
She
computer.
sips her coffee.
She's got a co-worker. I don't know.
There's a break room.
yeah.
they have-
Everything happens in the break room of the kitchen, and I'm like, that's where
There's
it
a
is.
fridge. People are eating each other's food. I know that's a thing.
It happens. It
All
happens.
right. Now this is about a tech company doing a stock merger, but what we've got is
But
a
we'll
break
focus
room,
on the break room.
a coworker, and some missing sandwiches.
I used to have a marketing day job, and I literally would write down phrases that people would say that I was like, well, that sounds like a business phrase. Instead of a notebook that just says confidence in the market and things like that. And I don't know.
The needle.
yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I'd be like, oh, that's a good one.
Quarterly projections. Okay.
My
got
favorite
it.
company shade is please be advised.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That someone's being a
Ooh.
piece of shit when they start an email with please be advised.
Ooh.
Right.
Ooh, and you.
That and per my last email,
Oh,
which is like, bitch, I already told you, but I'll tell you again. Listen up this time, ho. Because next time I'm sending a memo, bitch. A memo.
You just hear that office manager just cracking her knuckles.
Right. She's over there clapping and shit. I'm like, the email I got was very polite, but I definitely heard her over there. She was air fighting when I walked past her cubicle. I think she's mad. She's definitely definitely upset. Yeah, but I love that. I love just like the vagueness of
my
it.
really
God.
beautiful.
That and law. I feel like everyone loves to do a law show because at
Yes.
least writers we know like you're in one more outburst and you'll be held in contempt of court.
Objection.
love. Yeah.
Objection is so dramatic. Overruled.
Overruled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sustained.
Can I see you at the bench, please?
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Approach.
Yeah.
I
Counselor.
think I wanted to be a lawyer because I was like, I want to object to some shit.
Yeah.
Right. There's
Gonna-
so much paperwork that they're not telling you about. Like,
I
there's
know.
so
Oh, yeah,
much
no.
So much.
unsexy paperwork. I'm like,
Yeah.
how much reading? No, thank you.
I just want you to see me in your chambers. That's
Line
all I'm
items?
interested in.
No.
Torts.
No. Okay,
Who
bitch,
even
I'm not
knows?
even reading the shit Steve Jobs put on my phone. I could have to give him a kidney. Steve Jobs could have came up and been like, I have pancreatic cancer.
And you're
When
like,
you
scroll,
signed
scroll,
the
scroll.
Apple thing,
Yeah.
you said you would give me your kidney if you was a match. So hand that shit over. Or your pancreas. I'm like, I guess.
Yeah. Like, well, it was worth it. Thank you.
Right. The iPhone was truly
It's like,
worth
you're
it.
anemic.
yeah.
Your pancreas doesn't even want your pancreas.
Right. Exactly. They send it back. Great callback. Hurtful for me. Hurtful for me. But great callback at my expense.
That's the only ones I do.
Cry.
I only
yeah, yeah.
do it if it hurts someone.
No, my eyes just get wet. These are not tears.
And your skin looks great.
Thank you. It's almost as if my husband died.
Who'd have thunk? Hey.
Oh, wow.
Full circle. Full Monty.
Wow.
Okay, next question. What is the best novelty food of all time?
Ooh, this is hard.
We go very vague and then very specific.
I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a toss-up between, look, cotton candy, which
Ooh,
serves
very good answer.
no purpose.
Yeah, yeah.
Sugar
Oh.
delivery system.
It's honestly everything at the state fair.
Yeah, a fair food is definitely.
fair food.
Yeah, yeah. Like an elephant ear, a funnel
It's
cake.
all an experience.
What's an elephant ear?
Yeah.
It's like a funnel cake, but it's just like a different kind of dough, I think.
Oh, I've never had one.
Fried ice cream.
Yeah, the fried stuff is, fried
Fried
Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chocolate covered bacon.
The Texas State Fair just had everything that I ever did not need to eat.
Are you from Texas?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
From Dallas.
Nice.
So we go to like Big Tex is there and the State Fair. It's like a
Yeah.
big deal. Everyone goes every year. There's no more shootings. There were
Yeah.
some like, but they weren't, these weren't like the sadder shootings where it's like, like a random white dude comes out and just starts shooting everybody. These were
Yeah.
like very specific shootings where like they were trying to shoot one individual. So you feel
And
like
they were
a
like,
little safer because you're like, oh, they're here for Mark. So, we're probably going to be fine.
This isn't about me.
This isn't about me. I've been in a shooting like that in the nightclub where it was
You
like,
have? Shit.
yeah,
Wow.
where like I was there to promote. I was doing promo for like a huge drug dealer in Pittsburgh. At the time, I didn't know he was a drug dealer, but I should have realized because like people would come in when I started bartending for him and just be like, I need money out of the register. And I would just like do that and leave
Yeah.
a note like so-and-so came in here and took $100. And I would get paid from the register at the end of every shift.
What kind of promo
Yeah, I
were
was
you
like,
doing?
what promo? Was he a DJ too? What was going on?
I truly am, now that I'm thinking, I'm like, oh, I was in a crime organization. That's how much I love scamming that I'm like, this is fucking normal. I was like, yeah, sure, Boo needs $100 for what? I gotta Big Tommy will get mad. Okay, cool.
What I love about drug dealers is the nicknames.
Yeah. Big Tommy
Yes.
is top notch.
Like I should have known, but I was in the shooting because I was doing promo for the Summer Jam. He threw the big Summer Jam concert. This is in Pittsburgh. And so we go to this nightclub and a shooting breaks out. This guy starts shooting at this other guy. So we're running, like we're tripping all over people, trying to get out of there. And I was scared, but I wasn't like, this man is walking around just shooting any and everybody. Like he is here
Yeah.
for Ryan. Or Jason. He's here for Brandon.
Yeah.
And as long as I can stay out of friendly fire territory,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna be good. So I'm running, but I'm not like, oh, this is it. I'm not like calling my mom. I'm like, I don't know what you did, Brandon, but people gonna bust a cap in your ass, not mine. So we get out. And the other promo girls are like, and they have these really harsh Pittsburgh accents. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe like they just shot up the club like that. I'm so tired of the club getting shot up every week. I was like, this happens on a weekly basis. And y'all keep coming
Yeah, what if he finds somewhere else to go?
Yeah, I would just work there once and be out.
Get a hostessing job somewhere.
Yeah,
I
seriously.
feel like
Red
this is
Robin
too
is
much
there.
risk.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even work at the club. You're not even like, you just going back to the club like, oh my God, I hope Brandon not here tonight because everybody be trying to shoot Brandon. Every week they be trying to shoot him. He just needs to move. I'm tired of him ruining my good time. It's insane. So that's what I was like, no, I will not do promo work for you anymore, but I will work at your drug front bar, which I did for a while.
Yeah. Hey, look, you gotta get your bills paid.
Listen,
Yeah.
hey,
This is the world we live in.
It's a great gig. When you're young, drug dealing is a good gig. I'll just say.
oh yeah, and I never sold any drugs. I just sold alcohol.
Yeah.
There you go.
And they were the only people who would hire me. I went to bartending school, which is a scam. And if you go to bartending school, everyone will hate you.
Oh.
I tried to
I mean, the
submit to
people,
workplaces.
the other people, yeah.
Yeah, and they would be like, bartending school, get the fuck out of here. You don't know anything. I'm like, okay.
What did they teach you at bartending school?
They taught me how to bartend.
Why is it a scam then?
Because no one believes you. And also, no one's checking.
Yeah, yeah.
No one checks
No, of
references
course
anymore.
not.
Calling.
So just say you
Bring
went to
your-
bartending school.
yeah.
They have to train you on everything anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
Lie.
That's the best scam that you can pull as an employee. Here's my tip to
Yes.
everyone: always lie and say you worked at a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you get your first restaurant job.
Yes.
I have so many friends like, I can't get a waitressing job. I'm like, do you have waitressing on your resume? No, I
Yeah.
never have. Well, lie.
Put a fake job that exists in your hometown and give them your mama number. Mm-hmm. They're not even going to call your mom.
Yeah.
God, have you guys ever had to do that? I hate when you get a call and you have to be like, yes,
friend's
I
person.
worked with them. They're a lovely employee. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
worst fucking.
Yeah, we worked
Fake
together
phone
at
call.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the company.
At the company.
Absolutely.
We worked at the company.
For sure.
Yeah, he did a lot of good for the company. I remember the whole company very sad when he left. Now I sound like Donald Trump. This is literally how he talks.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
He's like, very fine people.
Fantastic
Everyone's very
worker.
excited. Everyone was happy. Like, the most basic vocabulary. Like, no,
Yeah.
they loved me.
Yeah.
Donald Trump loves to, and I hate even talking about this man, but he loves to like interject the phrase, they do very good work in
Yeah,
really
yeah.
awkward places.
Yeah, it's very
I
weird.
think it's just his thing of like thinking if he praises people enough, they'll love him.
Yeah.
You know?
But he'll be, like, talking
It's a
about,
weird
like,
phrase, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be talking about like the sewage treatment plan for no reason. He'll be like, they do very good work. Which maybe
Yeah.
they do, but it's like nobody was
Yeah,
I think
we
very
didn't-
it's his like I connect with you.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I,
for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
even
Yeah,
though
I get-
I've
I
never
get
done
sewage.
an inch of real work in my entire life, I can.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's funny. He like sounds like he's reading a Mad Libs, but he's like reading like what the description of the word that's supposed to
Yeah.
be there. That's how vague his sentences are. Where he's just like,
He's done full speeches
Yeah.
where I was like, did he say
It's like
anything?
adjective noun.
yeah.
Yeah, magnetic poetry, but
Yeah, yeah.
poetry.
Participle, past participle. Like,
yeah.
What are you saying, sir?
A random city. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking
A
crazy.
lot of dangling participles.
Yeah. Well, that's for sure.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be right back. Hey, y'all, if you've listened to Lady, you know how much we love our Third Love bras.
Let's face it, your bra makes your whole outfit.
Oh, it totally does. It makes such a big difference. It's crazy, especially when you have big boobs. I was thinking about this today. Like, the bra you're wearing completely changes how the outfit looks.
Oh, 100% different shirt depending on what's underneath.
Yeah.
And you know what's underneath our shirts? Third Love
Third
bras.
Love,
we love
baby.
these bras. Not only do they make you look amazing, they make you feel amazing. You know, comfort is queen for me, and I wouldn't stand behind this bra if it wasn't just the most comfortable bra I'd ever worn.
Seriously, and you just go online and do their Fit Finder quiz. It's super easy and it's very accurate. We were all shocked at how well our bras fit by just answering a few questions on the internet, if you can believe it. Over 14 million women have taken the quiz to date, and it's really fun. Takes less than a minute to complete. They actually even talk about your breast shape. They don't talk about it,
Let's
but
give them
you-
something to talk about.
you answer questions. And, they've got a perfect fit promise, so you can always send it back if it doesn't fit. And they will wash it and donate it to a woman in need, which is cool.
It's just a great company. And look, Third Love knows there's a perfect bra for everyone. So right now, they're offering our listeners 15% off your first order. Go to thirdlove.com/lady now to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/lady for 15% off today.
Treat your tatas. Hi, everybody. We're back on Lady to Lady. I'm Babs.
Brandy.
I'm Tess.
You're
I'm
with
Laci.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I did it for you.
Perfect.
All right, Laci, we're going to answer some advice. Are you good at advice? Yeah.
I would believe that.
I'm great. I'm like Sage. If I had larger breasts, I would be like a TV healer. Like a Jan Van Zandt.
I see that for
I just
yeah.
need bigger boobs for people to like cry in, but I don't have.
Right, you need the
You need to
bosom.
hold the hold of your bosom.
The bosom
yeah.
is a part of it.
Trust me,
Yeah,
having
yeah.
a bosom, it's not, you don't want people crying in it.
Do you have a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people cry in your bosom?
No, but I think they want to.
It looks like a great spot to cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's very comforting. Yeah.
I have
too
to cry
cold.
anywhere in here. It's there.
Thank you. I'm too
Highest
mean.
compliment.
I'm like, get the fuck away from me with that.
I will say I was thinking the other day about how nice it is to have boobs to put stuff in.
Yes.
Isn't
I
that
saw a
great?
woman pull a whole bottle of Hennessy out of her breast.
Nice.
That's genius.
That
I
rules.
don't use them for that.
Every once in a while, if I'm wearing like a dress that has no pockets, I'm like, I
Pop
have
'em right
nature's
there.
pockets.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always got something going on. I think
Yeah.
I was a kangaroo in a former life.
Just start pulling stuff out. It's like the big comfy couch. Like,
It's like Mary Poppins bag.
yeah, exactly.
anybody need a bat?
Yeah. If you have lady problems, send them to us at ladytoladycomedy@gmail.com.
Lady problems. Lady problems. Lady problems. Do you have them? Lady problems. Do you have them? People have them.
Hi, ladies. Long-time listener, first time sending a lady problem. Love you all so much, and I thought you might have some good thoughts on this. A few months ago, my friend introduced me to one of her coworkers. As soon as I laid eyes on him, I was immediately hooked. I always thought love at first sight was bullshit until I met this guy. We hit it off right away and started hanging out a lot. We were totally obsessed with each other and had amazing chemistry, physically, emotionally, and sexually. Since we both got out of long-term relationships within the last year or so, we decided to take it slow, go with the flow, and not label things at the moment. About a month after meeting, he started going through a really rough time in work and life and was super stressed. I was understanding of this and gave him some space. We went from talking and being together all the time to just a few conversations here and there.
Damn.
Then he ceased all communication for like 2 weeks. I reached out a few times just in concern for him, but then got really upset when he straight up never responded. I sent a few angry texts. I'd never been so infatuated with someone, and then this cease in communication was so sudden to me. I was a wreck, crying so much and hardly sleeping. Eventually, he called and apologized for the lack of communication, saying his life was just crazy and he needed the time to figure shit out. And of course, because I'm totally obsessed with him, understood he was going through a hard time, and the D is bomb. I cautiously... This sucks. I cautiously let him back into my life.
Oh.
Oh.
No, that wasn't cautious, girl.
Yeah.
She said, so cut to, I'm busting it wide open. Ma'am.
It's a few months later and we're doing great. We haven't had that relationship talk yet, but we do all the things couples do and have told each other we aren't open to seeing other people now. Here's where my lady problem comes in.
Here's where it comes.
If he were to pull this ghosting thing again, do I just fuck off and give him space for a few weeks until he decides to talk to me again? Should I continue to see him if he does it again? He's technically not my boyfriend, so I don't have to wait around for him. When do I have the relationship talk with him? Part of me wants to in order to prevent him from ghosting me again, but part of me worries that it could trigger him ghosting me again. Any thoughts you have on this would be
boy.
greatly appreciated. Thanks for all the laughs, ladies.
They signed this Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh. So here's the thing, Sleepless in Seattle. If this man don't want you, there is nothing you can do long term to trick him into wanting you.
Yeah.
And I know it sucks when you're into somebody really a lot and then you feel like they're not into you, but a part of being into someone is being so excited about how excited they are about you.
Yep.
Like, that's a part of it. So just know that, like, if that part isn't there, you're not being rejected. It's also not a good situation for you. Because, like, that man should be, like, waking up every day like, God damn, I got the baddest bit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Absolutely.
So if he's not doing that, you don't want him either. And I think it's, like, you got to take the sting of rejection out of it because you don't want a man who don't want you. Therefore, you don't want this man. And so just say that to yourself and take the power back. So, like, if you're scared to have the relationship convo, have it immediately.
Yeah.
Be like, are you my boyfriend or nah? Yes
your
or
answer.
no?
Get
yes
your
or
answer.
no?
Yeah.
And that's straightforward. Not like, what are we doing here? Like, you
Yeah.
know, how do you feel? Don't give him the power. Be like, are you my man or are you my ex-man and I'm leaving? Like,
Those are the options. Yeah.
Right. I always
yeah.
say there's so much dick out there. You
So
will
much.
find more dick.
honestly, too much.
Yeah.
Too much dick. Okay, girl, you turning. Y'all know you didn't turn dick down. We turn dick down left and right.
Every day, all day long.
I feel like dick is like something being sold to me by telemarketers. Like, would you like to change your penis provider? I'm tired of dick. I'll call you when I want it. Don't call me trying to offer me dick. I like my current dick provider. New one. Or maybe, honey, you had a couple providers, honey. Yeah, you got to keep a couple on the team, okay? Okay? Listen. But no matter how long you wait, the answer is going to be the same. So you might as well find out now because there's so many men that you could like fall head over heels for again.
And anyone that you could scare off was never yours in
In the
to start
first place.
with.
Yeah.
Period.
Because if a man really wants you, they will let you do some crazy shit.
That is so true. And think about yourself. I mean, like, have you ever not contacted someone you wanted to fuck?
Yeah.
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 No.
That's crazy. And also,
No.
whenever someone ghosts you like that, like, even if there's not another person, they don't care enough about your feelings. Like, that's rude as fuck to ghost somebody like that. And then he came back, so he was probably talking to somebody else, and then that fell through, and then he came back to you.
Yeah, and it takes no time on his part to be like, look, I legitimately do need space. I'm gonna I'm gonna call you or like contact you in like a week or something. Like he
But
didn't
also,
even do that.
nobody needs space.
And they don't. I know.
Space is a scam. Space is a scam, okay? Anytime somebody says they need space to cheat on you. They need space to fuck
Space
up
is a
women.
fucking scam.
Like, don't nobody need no damn space. So if they say they want space, I'm like, great, I'm gonna give you all the space in the world and all the distance. Never contact me again. Is that enough space? That's how much space we taking. Okay? By space, I mean you might as well be in outer space because
Call
that's
it outside,
how
'cause that's where you
far
work
away
now.
we are from each other now. Fuck out of here, space. No, don't give him no space, sis. Now listen, I will say this. If the dick is bomb,
As
it
she says
sounds
it is.
like it is.
It sounds like it's really bomb.
We've got a
Now
bomb.
listen, I will say there's a lot of dick out there. There is probably a lot of bomb dick, but like,
We all know that it's not all
we
bomb.
all
It's not.
bomb.
sifting through.
And also, like she said, hitting it on all these parts is
Yeah,
very
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
That's why it's so
Yeah.
hard to give up.
Yeah. Wait, hitting it on all these
Like,
her
physically,
vagina?
emotionally.
Yeah,
Like she said,
physically, emotionally, sexually. She says she's like really hit. Fire all cylinders.
but not really
But not if he's
emotionally
doing this,
because
yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
not emotionally because he's put you in a position where you are worried about like if this dude is gonna like just leave. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah,
he could be
yeah.
like, "Oh, gotta go get some milk," you never hear from again. Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not. You don't want that kind of man in your life because it's just so deeply inconsiderate.
Yeah.
But I would say if you want to start dating again, but then every now and then you want some dick. If the dick is bomb, you can keep him on the roster, but you would have to be responsible for like not jumping in deep with him, which it sounds like you can't do because it sounds like you like him.
He needs to
Yeah,
get downgraded to pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you're in a
yeah.
pinch.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. You can only have that relationship with someone that you're not obsessed with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's too late. I think this is too far gone.
Yeah.
I think it's worth having the conversation so that you don't have to wonder. But also, if he says like space, that's a key word. If he says I'm not ready, those are keywords for no. These are all coded words to say no.
Labels.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
into labels. Guess what? You're not into me no more either. I got to go.
Yeah, this is a label.
Yeah, it's like we're not going and
Yeah.
seeing a movie and then spooning and eating to get dinner together every fucking night, and I'm not your
No.
girlfriend.
I'm
Like,
not
I'm
gonna be
sorry.
your pacifier until the bitch you want to be with comes along and you can
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
me high and dry. Especially because men be having you do emotional labor. You be fixing them. You be like, oh, shower, clean under your nails. Next thing I know, you a new man and now you out with this other bitch and I did all the work. That's like if I fucking built a house and then somebody else just live in it. Like, this is not one of those TV shows. We're not moving that bus. I'm living here. I'm living in this house. I made it.
Yeah.
So yeah, girl, it sounds like this guy isn't, or at least doesn't know what he wants, or is at least not into you enough for this relationship to work out. But don't take that as rejection because it has nothing to do with you. You've met people that you didn't like before that much, and it wasn't that they were a bad person. It just didn't. it wasn't the right decision. And also, he's not rejecting you. You are rejecting him because he don't want you enough. And that's a part of a relationship.
Yeah.
I get horny for people who are horny for me.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, how much you're into me, like, makes me so hot. I have a photo of myself above my bed.
I love you.
There are several photos of me in my home.
Oh my god!
So I'm like, if you love
you
me,
know who
I'm
else
like,
has that? Zach Braff.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Me and Zach have that in common. Shout out to a king. Okay? Like, nothing makes me hotter than knowing how hot you are for me, because then we have something in common.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is inspirational.
And everyone
beautiful.
deserves that, and that's what something that so many people don't even like give
Yeah.
themselves. Is like you are so much better off alone than with someone who doesn't put you up on a pedestal.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's because the heart flutter. Go ahead. What were we going to say?
I agree, but it's just like it's so easy to say that. But like if you've been, I don't know,
Yeah.
if you're alone for a long time, it's really fucking
Hard.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's a hard world out there. So it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if somebody has 75% of what you want or
But
whatever.
I will say, so many fucking guys dicked me around, did that bullshit. I was their fucking boob pillow to cry on.
Yeah.
All their all of it. Not into labels. Whatever. All of those keywords.
Yes, of course.
All
I'm
of
cool.
it.
I'm being cool. I'm being cool.
My
about it,
fucking
yeah.
husband, not once, the whole time I was fucking him, did I worry about him texting me back. There was
Never.
not one
no, you
day.
should
Yeah, yeah.
never be worried about that.
Never.
Ever.
No, no,
But
no.
you know what it is? There's this high that you get from uncertainty with a man, and then every time they do the thing and surprise you and text you back, or
Yeah.
make a plan, or show up to a date, or hold your hand, you're like, I'm winning him over. He likes me, and your stomach's flipping because you're like, this is excitement, girl. That is fear. When you meet a man that you want to be with, because trust me, that feeling, you think you like it, but when you meet somebody who you don't have to wake up and sift through his text messages and smell his balls to see if another bitch been there, you know what I mean? Every time you come in the house, you got to be like, let me smell your dick, like the song, let me smell your dick. You're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
get tired of smelling dicks, sis.
Yes, absolutely.
You'll be happy to have a man that you like, I know where that dick was.
Yeah, yeah.
He got just enough money for gas.
You focus that creative energy on what you're going to do to that dick.
Absolutely. Yep.
Instead of like trying to figure out where that dick has been.
Exactly.
Okay, you don't want to have GPS on the dick, sis. You don't want to put nothing at the bottom of his car. I don't want
No.
you having to check his Yelp, like where he checking in.
No. You don't need an app for your boyfriend. Yeah.
And you'll be happier with
Yeah,
someone that isn't
absolutely.
making you feel this
Yeah,
way.
no, you should not be second guessing this all the time. That's not.
It's so much wasted
way to
energy
live.
that you don't even realize until you don't have that anymore. Then you're like, oh, fuck, look at all this that I have that I can put into shit that I actually care about now.
Yes.
And that's where you have room to grow versus focusing on this other person so much.
And you can also meet somebody who, like this guy could really be taking up a slot for a better man that you're not even checking for because you're running behind this man.
Yeah.
This also sounds like a case for sometimes you need to get some palate cleanser dick.
Yeah.
She might need to get a different dick in the rotation
Yeah.
to like spread out the dick energy.
Yeah.
And also, I've been here. I've been single for 7 years. And so now, like, I be looking everywhere. I didn't realize that I was unavailable until my mom told me. She was like, you're not available. I was like, what are you talking about? She was like, I've been at parties with you and men are hitting on you and you're like, all business. And I was like, but that was a business party. I'm not here for love. And she was like, single people are looking for someone everywhere they go. If you're single, you're looking for someone
yeah.
everywhere you go. And I was like, oh, okay. Not just the designated spots that I had decided. Okay. So now I'm like, oh, I don't know. I date you. I don't know. I date you.
Yeah.
And I've dated a guy where I was like, this isn't gonna work. Like, he had a lot of baggage. Like, I didn't want to be with his ass, but I was like, I just need a man for right now. And then I was like, no, I can't do this. And we had a conversation. I was like, you gonna be my man? And he was like, no. And I was like, I don't even really want you to be my man. I just thought that might be nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
And I've
Absolutely.
dated other hot new guys. I'm out here. I'm a hot girl. Hot thottum. It's thottum, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bottom.
So get back in the rotation, girl.
I know, but what if she? I mean, what? It doesn't matter. But I'm just imagining like her going for a replacement dick and it being terrible, and then her being like, "Oh no, I miss my old dick."
Get your replacement for that replacement.
That chemistry is not easy to
That's true.
find.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
honestly, this sounds like you remember on Sex and the City how Carrie was with Big for 10 fucking years and he married like several other bitches and like really did her dirty, and then at the end they got married. That story is the reason a lot of women are with men who don't want to be with them. Carrie and Big should never have been together.
Big fucked everyone
Such
up.
a bad.
He was
Go with
not a
Aiden.
nice dude.
Yeah. Fuck you, Chris Noth.
Yes, you specifically, Chris.
Fuck you,
It's you I hate.
John. Sorry if you haven't seen the last episode. But
Spoiler alert,
Fuck you,
Big's name is John.
Right. So like that story gave people hope because it was like, oh, here's this man who doesn't
he's
show
gonna
up
stick
for
around.
me, who moves to Paris and doesn't tell me, like,
Yeah.
but he fine and he rich and we got sparks, and after 10 years
No.
of bullshit,
Because it made you associate that must be what good sex is, right? Like
Yeah.
if he goes to me, that must
Right.
be what hotness is.
Yeah.
Is being treated like shit.
because like you said, when he shows up out of the blue, all those everything comes out at once.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your adrenaline, your lust, whatever, and you're like, yes, this is what it feels like. It's like that's not love.
and
No.
also, like, you low-key eliminated this dude and he still didn't respond. I knew you probably had a little Chardonnay and you was sitting at home on your couch. You was like, this bitch really not gonna text me back? And you got them fingers out, you got them thumbs out, you got them working miles per hour, sending pages and novels and, text
He's not
paragraphs.
sending shit back.
Yeah.
Right. And he didn't send anything back, sis. Like, and I'm sure you really were vulnerable in that moment. And he said nothing. So for him to call later and be like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
So what you doing right now? Like, no.
Yeah. No, fuck that.
And it's hard. It's hard because it feels personal. And but take the personal out of it. You don't want this man.
No.
Like, let's do a meditation segment. I'm just like, you don't want this man.
Yeah.
Say you have a version of that.
Say it with me,
Dump
sis.
him.
Dump him. Dump him. Dump him. Yes. Say, I do not want this man.
Yeah.
I've never been in a relationship with this man. I never will be. It was just some D.
Yeah.
And that rhymes. Say that to yourself.
Beautiful. Look, the dick is a magic wand and it can do fucked up things to your head.
Yeah.
I've never had dick that good to do that.
Oh, it's
make poor
dangerous.
It's a nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare.
It's like a drug. It's a drug.
Yeah.
Yeah, where it's like it's bad for you, but like you just need to get another fix of that dick. Like it's like
Man.
yeah.
I mean, I've had some pretty good dick. I feel like I have to get involved in sex. But also, maybe I've just watched too much porn. Yeah.
Yeah. There's more out there.
But I will say like that kind of like it doesn't compare to like a good relationship. Like it's not even like the
Right.
sex that kind of sex doesn't even kind of compare to sex with someone who actually like appreciates you
And cares
Yeah.
about you and you can trust completely.
Yeah.
And they will work hard to give you an orgasm because they care about you getting an orgasm.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you're going to get those O's, girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easy to trick yourself into like, oh, I'll just make everything else so the sex will work, and really like the sex will work when everything else works.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But I feel your pain, sis. I feel your pain.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
That's rough. But yeah, I think that's
yeah.
What if this guy's like, okay, you're right. I do want to be your boyfriend. I shouldn't have done that.
Well, I think that's why you have the conversation.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Because
think
one,
if he says that,
precedent, yeah.
sure.
But you
I
lead
mean,
from a place of strength where
Yes.
it's like you are in control of this conversation.
Yeah, don't have that convo, girl, and be like begging or sounding like you are hoping for an outcome. That convo has to be direct and it has to be hard body. You literally got to go to him like, so are you my man or nah?
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
in a committed relationship or no? And if the first answer isn't yes, sis, you better go in the bathroom. You better pack up your little drawers, pack up your little toothbrush. Okay, whatever toothbrush that sponsors this podcast, pack it up and go.
Yeah, offer code lady.
Pack your third love bra and your Everlane jeans.
Take his Casper mattress, okay, and leave.
Make a whole Squarespace about it.
Yes, make a square and help other women. Help other women out of this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you got to go hard body. And know in that conversation that even if he says no, you're not losing. Don't be afraid of that no. That no is a blessing. Sometimes
Absolutely.
the no is a blessing.
Let the no set you free.
Let it set you free. That's okay. You don't have to feel embarrassed.
No, not at all.
But if you come at it soft, it's going to hurt.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I like you. I want to be in a relationship with you. Do you feel the same way? Yes or no? And if he's like, well, be like, yes or no.
Yeah.
It's complicated. No, it's not.
Nope.
And if he does that, the answer is no. It'd be like, maybe is a no. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll only accept a hard yes, and I mean a hard
yes.
Hard yes. Yeah.
And also, he needs to know
Bomb ass
that,
yes.
that behavior is inappropriate and that he can't be ghosting you. And now we do
Yeah.
fucked stuff when we're starting a relationship because sometimes you think, like, I don't really know if I like this person, so, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter that much. But if you've gotten past that point and things are very intimate and personal, then he should be respecting
No,
you.
they should be way beyond that.
Yeah, this is like a few months in at this point too. Yeah, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah. Let us know.
Let us know. Yeah, what happens.
Get some sleep, Seattle.
Laci, where can people find you on the internet?
Ooh, okay. I always say, where do I want to be found?
Yes. Yeah.
Some things I don't want you to find out there. Luckily, no nudes. But
Good for you.
I never did nudes.
Yeah.
That's great.
Like Megan Stallion talks about sending pictures of somebody else's titties, and I was like, "Yep."
Oh, I've got some out there. We'll see what
Or
happens.
people are like, "Oh, I want to see your body," and I draw a little stick figure. My booty is fat. Put my face on it. You can find me at DIVALACI Diva Laci on all platforms. And guys, if you want to listen to Scam Goddess Pod on Earwolf or Scam Goddess Pod on Twitter and on Instagram, and if you got some scams retired, please make sure they're retired because I don't want to fuck up your bag. Or if you've been scammed and you want to share it, scamgoddesspod@gmail.com.
Awesome.
Amazing. I don't think I need to go to Pilates this week because you made me laugh so fucking funny.
Thanks, y'all. And if you're a Patreon member, we'll see you over at the top secret session. Go to patreon.com/lady2lady to find out
All right,
what
bye,
that is.
y'all.
Bye. Can't get enough of us? Subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive bonus content, access to our first 100 episodes, and more. Go to patreon.com/lady2lady now to sign up. As little as $1 a month keeps a roof over the glam cave and keeps you laughing, even when your coworkers stare. That's patreon.com/lady2lady.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. We're on Twitter and Instagram at Lady to Lady Comedy. Join our Facebook group, Lady to Lady Podcasts, to chat with other fans about episodes, or even post your own lady problems. Check out our website, ladytoladycomedy.com, for show notes, videos, and merch.
And follow our individual accounts, Babs Gray, Brandazzle, and Testify Barker for jokes and info and where you can see us perform live. And if you want to send us snacks, stickers, or a lock of your own hair, I don't know, whatever, our P.O. Box is 412-794, Los Angeles, California, 90041. And please, leave us a review on iTunes, but only if you like us.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.